Welcome to the Bowling Green Warren County Annual Veterans Parade, brought to you by the City of Bowling Green with the assistance of the Veterans and Military Support Council for Bowling Green, Warren County, Kentucky. And what a wonderful day here in downtown Bowling Green. I'm Barbara Deeb, along with Brigadier General Dan Cherry, to bring you this wonderful event. It's become a regular thing for us, huh?
Well, it's been fun. Lots of fun.
And the council today is honoring our veterans and families, celebrating freedom in America. And this year's parade theme is honor, courage, service, and sacrifice. And we're kicking things off with the Bowling Green Police Department. The motorcycle crew is headed this way. And a little bit of a cloudy day, a little bit of rain yesterday, and so the parade route is slowly filling up.
Yeah.
And of course, we want to thank everybody who makes this possible. Our council is proud to partner with the City of Bowling Green and Warren County as we honor all veterans and their families with the Veterans Day Parade and flag raising ceremony. We want to express our thanks to the Bowling Green Parks and Recreation staff for their organizational support over the years. We are humbled by their dedication. The Bowling Green Police Department's motorcycles, and of course the Honor Guard.
You know,
with
Barbara,
one very special,
yes, beautiful.
one very special person in the Honor Guard for me.
Oh,
my
really?
son, yeah.
Oh.
Very proud. And behind the Honor Guard, we have the Warren Central High School Junior ROTC, the department.
Well, the Honor Guard looks great, Barbara, and look how sharp their uniforms are.
Leading today's parade is the Warren Central High School Junior ROTC Dragon Battalion, with support from the Moss Middle School Dragon Leadership Corps, the Warren East Raider Squadron, and the Greenwood Gator Detachment. Oh, they're looking good, huh?
They're sharp. They really look good.
We thank all of the junior ROTC instructors and cadets for representing the future leaders of our community and honoring our veterans. And you know, every parade has a grand marshal, and we're very excited. It's someone we know, and it's Lieutenant General Stephen Basham. He's our Grand Marshal for the 2025 Veterans Day Parade. And tell us a little bit about him.
Well, General Basham, along with being a good friend of mine, I'm so proud of the fact that after he retired from the Air Force, he decided to come back to his hometown of Bowling Green, and he's already jumped into the community, participating in a lot of wonderful community organizations. And he's just a living American hero.
He's a hero.
Exactly.
A highly decorated aviator. He has logged more than 3,400 flying hours.
Hey, Grand Marshal. Hey, Angie.
Yes. And we're very proud to have him as part of the 2025 Veterans Day Parade. And of course, there's our sheriff.
There's our sheriff.
Sheriff Brent Hightower. Who used to have your job here, Dan. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Then when he became sheriff, he's in the parade instead.
Yeah.
But we're very
Here's
happy.
one of our essay runners here.
This is
Barbara.
Elisa Geisicke, fourth grade essay contest winner. We have a lot of essay contest winners. We're proud to have them in the parade. Maggie Elmore, a fifth grade essay contest winner.
Yeah. Boy, look at these cars too.
Wow, yes.
Yeah.
Another contest winner, Reva Harper, sixth grade essay contest winner. And we have the Bowling Green Fire Department represented here. The Bowling Green Fire Department proudly serves our city with professionalism, courage, and dedication. The firefighters respond to thousands of calls every year, protecting lives and property across our community. Today, we join with them to thank them for their service. Serve, save, and protect. As we mentioned, a little bit of a cloudy day here in downtown Bowling Green, but that is not hampering attendance. Quite a few people along the parade route here to honor our veterans.
You know, Barbara, I think there are more people here this year than we had last year, which is really good. Folks have been coming in, you know, for an hour or more, putting up their folding chairs and getting in a good position.
Prime location, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And of course, here's one of the community's just most awesome organizations. It's the Toys for Tots. It's the Marine Corps League, are represented here today. Malcolm Cherry is so heavily involved with this, and we thank him. This year marks the 250th birthday of the United States Marine Corps. Did you know that?
Well, I guess I should have, but I don't think I did.
Semper Fi.
I do know that the Marine Corps birthday is like the day before Veterans Day.
Okay.
Like the 10th every year, and
so the Marines continue to serve with honor, courage, and commitment.
Thank you.
Both in defense of our nation and through community programs like the Toys for Tots,
Yeah.
which is the largest in the state of Kentucky. We salute our U.S. Marines, past and present, and thank them for their continued service to our community and our county.
Good morning.
And now we're very honored to have our mayor, who is, he's the city of Bowling Green, Mayor Todd Alcott, who proudly serves as the mayor of our city, but he's a retired United States Air Force Lieutenant Colonel, having honorably served our nation for more than 21 years.
That's Malcolm.
And that's Malcolm Cherry.
Yeah.
75 years old, he says.
He's trying to keep up with all of
with
these
the
young
youngins.
people, yeah.
Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots. So our mayor ought to be showing up here pretty
Somewhere.
soon. Yeah.
Well, apparently he was going to ride in the Corvette, but instead he's decided to walk in front of the Corvette, 2015 Z51 Corvette, driven by Myram Callahan. More Toys for Tots and the Grinch.
Yeah. Grinch. See you, Barry. Well, that's quite a vehicle there.
We catch the end of the parade. Here?
Ask that lady.
This is our mayor here, Barbara.
Here he is.
Yeah, in the
red.
In the red.
Yeah. Who's decided to walk the parade route.
Yeah, and that's his dad that's next to him.
Is that right? You gotta love that.
Yes.
Hi.
He's certainly a proud veteran. Both of them are.
Hey,
Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, buddy. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
And of course, we have our city commissioners starting to make their way. City Commissioner Carlos Bailey and Dana Beasley Brown. Hi. And Melinda Hill.
Good morning.
Commissioner. And here's City Commissioner Sue Perigin. Warren County Magistrate Rick Williams. And we also have our senators, our state contingent, Mike Wilson, state senator of Bowling Green, who proudly represents Kentucky's 32nd Senate District, which includes Warren, Logan, Simpson, and Todd counties. Oh. And Michael Lee Meredith, another state representative. And Kevin Jackson joins us, state representative. Once again, we want to remind you, you're watching the 2025 Veterans Day Parade, coming to you from downtown Bowling Green. Here's our County Judge Executive, Doug Gorman.
Please give it a shout out.
And He's something else. He's been elected in November of 2022, proudly serving since January of 2023. And here we have Warren County Attorney Amy Hale Chandler.
Hi, Amy.
Hey, with her husband David Chandler. You know, the politicians come out. It's so much fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it
I
is.
think they really enjoy getting to see
Oh,
all
they
the
do,
folks.
and they're a great addition to the parade, Barbara.
They really are.
Yeah.
And this should be Warren County Magistrate representing the 5th District, Eric Aldridge.
Oh, you're prepared.
And representing Warren County's 6th District, my realtor, Ron Cummings.
Ron
He's a
Cummings.
realtor in his real life. Hi, I'm good.
I'm good, thanks. Good to see you.
Ron Cummings, 6th District Magistrate. And more magistrates to come. We have the 2nd District represented by Tom Lawrence and Scott Lashley, 2nd and 1st District of Warren County. That's not the dog in the back. That's not Tom Lawrence.
That's not Tom.
No. And Lynette Yates, who is our Warren
Hi,
County
Lynette.
Clerk.
Yeah.
And she's thanking all of you for your service.
Steve
Stephen
Harmon.
Harmon,
Yeah.
who is our jailer.
Got 2
Warren
vehicles
County
for the jailer.
Regional Jail.
Yeah.
And even the PVA gets involved, right? Property Valuation Administrator Joshua
Everybody-
Hart.
everybody's got a
joining us
float.
today. The Plano Volunteer Fire Department, Engine
Wow.
92 represented.
What a beautiful truck that
Yeah,
is,
it is.
Barbara.
Big
Look
truck.
at it.
I would not want to navigate that turn.
No.
And here we have America's team. Dale Wiley in that good-looking Mustang. Is it a Mustang?
It's a Mustang.
Wow.
Yeah, sure.
Dale Wiley honoring our nation's veterans. Riding along today are Roger Johnson of U.S. Marine, Vietnam era, and Grant Wilson, U.S. Navy, Gulf War era. And then we have the VFW, Post 1298 represented. Thank you to all our veterans.
There's our VFW.
indeed. Aw. Thank
That's
you.
sweet.
And now, Aviation Heritage Park and Museum. Hey,
It's
Arnie
Arnie.
Franklin.
Yeah, it's Arnie Franklin.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we should, full disclosure, we are a part of the Aviation Heritage
we
Park. There's Lieutenant
Jerry.
Colonel Gerald Rourke.
Yeah.
And what is this good-looking vehicle?
Bob Fishman.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Charles Browning.
Nice.
There's
That's Bob.
Trace.
Tracy, hello. And if you haven't been out to Aviation Heritage Park in Warren County, I invite you to make your way there. We now have a bricks and mortar museum in addition to the aircraft on display. It's quite an adventure. And
Oh,
here's
there's
the
Amy.
Daughters of the American Revolution.
Look at them.
We were
how
talking about
cute.
what an amazing group that is.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
they
are
are
great.
such active, involved,
They are.
caring women. It's unbelievable. They do a lot for our community. Indeed, they do. Now, AMVETS is a nonprofit veterans organization. It's dedicated to helping veterans in the local community. And they are represented today in our parade, our Veterans Day parade. Gerald Ray Mounts is leading the walking group. And we thank you to all our veterans, and we thank AMVETS for what they do for our veterans. And another volunteer fire department joins us. This is Alvaton Volunteer
Alvaton.
Fire Department. Proud to have them as part of our parade.
And the Bowling Green trolley.
The trolley. This is a relatively new addition
Yes.
to the community, and it's really become so popular. Then we have some Bowling Green Parks and Recreation employees who are joining us, and they do so much to make this parade possible. We thank them for all their hard
Sure do.
work. It doesn't just happen, right?
No, it
Gotta
doesn't,
plan
Barbara,
and
and,
got to make sure
there's-
everything's where it needs to be.
They're so helpful too out at Aviation Heritage Park.
Oh yeah, look at that snow dog. We don't want to see that
No.
anytime soon, do we? And of course, Public Works. We have Public Works veterans, Andy Souza, who's a member of the Aviation Heritage Park Board,
Yeah.
but also the Public Works Director for the City of Bowling Green. And he is retired from the American Space Force.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. Great guy.
So a lot of impressive veterans.
Public Works.
So we want to say thank you to our Public Works veterans and all those who serve our wonderful city. Once again, you're watching the Veterans Day Parade coming to you from the city of Bowling Green as we honor our veterans. I'm Barbara Deeb, along with Brigadier General Dan Cherry, joining us here on this little bit of a cloudy day in Bowling Green. Hey, there he is, Andy Souza.
Yeah.
And this year's parade theme is honor, courage, service, and sacrifice. And now what parade would be complete without the Girl Scouts, right? So how about Girl Scout Troop 354 serving the communities of Oakland and Smiths Grove? These young leaders are participating and paying homage to our veterans. And it's just plain fun, isn't it?
It's fun, and they've all got the same T-shirts on too, Barbara. They look great.
And now these Willys Jeeps are so cool, and they're such a great part of our parade. And they're honoring our heroes. This is Paul Correa, 1942 U.S. Army Willys Jeep, representing Honoring Our Heroes Incorporated, which is an organization that's been around for about 7 years with the sole purpose of recognizing and honoring our area veterans. So to them we say thank you. Honoring Our Heroes Incorporated. World War II Jeep, huh?
World War II Jeep with all of
And
the equipment on it
Now,
too.
Bowling Green is honored to have the Corvette assembly plant located in our city, along with the Corvette Museum. So what parade would be complete without Corvettes? And this is United Auto Workers, Local 2124, represented here. I said 20, it's 2164.
2160.
My bad.
Okay.
United Auto Workers. The thoroughbred of American sports cars is what they call it. So UAW 2164 represented. Which one would you like to take home?
I think I like this yellow one
Yeah,
right
the
here.
yellow
Yeah,
one.
I do.
I have a
Barbara.
joke when I'm traveling around the country and people find out I'm from Bowling Green. I tell them the Corvette plant is here and everyone in town drives one. And for a moment they believe me.
Yeah. Oh, here's
It's a pretty
new
good
one
looking
here.
one, yeah. And of course, we've got the Richardsville Fire Department there. Oh, what's this? Who's this guy? Local
This is
2164.
Still the United Auto Workers. And
Okay.
this is, and now the Richardsville Fire Department.
There we
I think.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, and get ready for your band.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Let it be known here, Brigadier General Dan Cherry
Yeah.
loves the marching bands. And we tried to get more to participate, and we are hopeful that next year we can increase the number.
Well, I know, and I think maybe, Barbara, we could get a band to actually lead the parade.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the National Military Band expressed interest, but then the government shut down.
Well,
And we never heard back from
well,
them.
we'll
But this is the
keep working on that.
Yeah, but this is the super band. This is the Bowling Green Independent School District and the Warren County Public School Band. And there are over 100 participants. And pretty soon you're going to hear it making its way.
Oh, great. They're playing those patriotic military songs too,
Yes,
Barbara.
a military
Sounds so
medley,
good, yeah.
which was written by former Bowling Green Independent School District Band director Cecil Carrick. He actually wrote this music. And the Bowling Green Super Band is proud to honor the service, courage, and dedication of the veterans in our community. Here we go.
Yeah. I can see why they call it the Super Band.
It's
All the
pretty
schools are
special.
represented. You can see the
Yes.
different uniforms, and they
And
sound
that's a lot of
great.
work carrying that,
Sure
all those
is.
instruments on that
Yeah.
way. And of course, Flora Templeton Stewart, accident injury attorney, and Poppy and Pixie, Flora, who does so much for our community. And here we go, Southern Touch Lawn and Landscapes, which is veteran owned, represented here. They're celebrating 15 years of proudly serving the Bowling Green area.
And Miss Bowling Green is coming up next.
Here we go.
Lily Martin.
In a 2018 black Chevy Camaro convertible. Hi, Miss Bowling Green. And the Barron River Fire Department joins us, driven by Brad Froggy. The Barron River Fire Department proudly serves the citizens of Warren County. Founded in 1977, the department covers 35 square miles and protects more than 3,500 residents. And of course, the Humane Society.
I love this.
Bowling Green, Warren County Humane Society. We have a very active Humane Society here. And here comes the society, joined by some of their adorable adoptable dogs.
Thank you.
They are adoptable.
Thank you.
Yep, adoptable dogs. There
So
you
all of
have
these
it.
dogs that are in the parade are adoptable.
They're
now. How about
adoptable,
it?
right?
How
So if you
cool.
see one that you like,
Yeah.
aw,
They all seem very well disciplined on
They
the leash
do,
too, don't
yeah.
they?
aw.
Yeah.
Humane Society Transport. And we have the 11th Street Baptist Church veterans participating in today's parade. Honors the men and women who served in the Army, the Marines, Navy, and Air Force. The Iron Rockets Motorcycle Club.
Iron Rockets. Wow.
They're a charitable, law-abiding organization based here in the U.S. with chapters across the United States. There they are.
Yeah.
Iron Rockets Motorcycle Club. Okay.
Barbara, the Iron Rockets make more noise than the band is.
That they do. Look at that car. That's an oldie but goodie. Honoring our veterans for their service. This is Friendship Community Church, represented here today.
Thank you. Extra Halloween candy, Barbara, being distributed here.
The timing on this parade is
perfect,
good. You know, there are so many people to thank for making this possible. And at the end of the broadcast, you can see when it will be rebroadcast, or you can pick it up anytime on YouTube.
Okay.
But there's the Browning Fire Department, Volunteer Fire Department again, entering, and of course the National Corvette Museum. Look at these beautiful Corvettes.
These
And
are
it
all
is
the
my
new ones,
understanding
too.
that people from all over the country come and participate in parades all over the country with their
Yeah,
beautiful
that's
Corvettes.
They brought their Corvettes back home to where they
Yeah.
were born. Yeah.
Where they were born. Oh my goodness, look how many
They
there
sure are
are.
pretty.
And if you look at the license plates, you can
Yeah.
see that they come from all over the country. We're so honored to have them here at the Bowling Green 2025 Veterans Day Parade in downtown Bowling Green. I'm Barbara Deeb, along with Brigadier General Dan Cherry, and a big heartfelt thanks to the City of Bowling Green and Warren County for making this possible. And it is a beautiful event, and of course, couldn't do it without so many people working together, and the council, of course.
You know, our city, Barbara, is very patriotic and has been, in my recollection, and
Yeah, the
and
military
it just proves it. Here,
It
you know,
does.
the kind of turnout that we
The
see.
Military Support Council is so
Right.
active. Mickey Mouse hands. See, look at the license plates. Florida. That
Yeah,
one's
there's
from
a Florida one. Yeah, there's
Ohio.
Ohio, yeah.
Awesome.
They're from all over.
We're proud to have them here today. Take your choice. They're here in every color, shape, and size, aren't they?
They sure are.
A lot of newer ones.
I wish I'd started counting them, Barbara.
I
but
know,
there's
right?
A lot of
Well,
Corvettes
that gentleman
here.
had a Bronze Star plaque on the front of his
Oh, he
Corvette.
did?
He did.
Yeah,
So he must be a Bronze Star recipient.
yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty red one. Whoa, there's still more coming. Look at this.
I know it. Every color you can imagine.
Yep, Alabama. That's a Kentucky.
Yeah. There's a
Tennessee.
Tennessee,
neighboring
yeah.
Tennessee.
This is so fitting for a Bowling Green
Yeah,
parade, doesn't it, to
it
have
is.
this kind of Corvette turnout? I'll bet there's no parade in the whole country that could brag about having this many Corvettes.
That's
there.
true.
Yeah.
That one's from Missouri.
Yeah.
Texas, all the way from
Wow.
the great state of Texas.
Yeah.
We are happy to have them here in Bowling Green to honor our veterans. Is that North Carolina?
North Carolina.
Wow, the Vet City National Corvette Museum. This one's from Virginia. What a beautiful car. Look at that color. That's
so
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
And of course, the Vet
Virginia.
City Jeep Club joins us today. A group of Jeep enthusiasts who are proud to show their support. They have quite a turnout too, the Jeeps.
They sure do. I don't remember this before, Barbara.
No, I don't
This
either.
is really a great addition to the parade.
And they're thrilled to be a part of today's Veterans Parade and to celebrate the freedom that our veterans helped protect. And I think the sun is trying to peek through.
Feels good too.
Yeah, it does. Thankfully. And we want to welcome the Kentucky Veterans Brigade and Room in the Inn, two organizations that work hand in hand to support veterans in need across our community. The Kentucky Veterans Brigade advocates for veterans' rights, housing, and health, while Room in the Inn provides shelter, meals, and compassion. Most importantly, compassion to those facing hardship. And we're happy to have them as part of our parade today here in downtown Bowling Green. And Van Nice, a proud 12-year U.S. Navy veteran. Van is driving a beautifully restored 1928 gray Ford Model A. That'll be coming up here in a little bit.
All right, there, I see it.
There it is.
Uh-huh.
And we thank Van Nice for his service to our country and for joining us today. Wow, here comes a very large performance food service semi. Thank you, veterans. And we have 106.3 The Beaver and Woohoo 107 radio stations. And the NFC Motorcycle Club Vet City chapter joins us. More motorcycles. These look a little more comfortable than the Iron Rockets.
That's
earlier.
right, they do. And here's Hospice
And here's
of Southern
Hospice of
Kentucky.
Southern Kentucky, honoring our veterans. Hey. And Mission Barbecue is joining us.
Hey, Miss Sue.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you, hon. Thank you, hon. Appreciate it. Hey, Rick.
Hospice of Southern Kentucky. We have a very active hospice here. They're really involved in the community, in addition to the great work that they do.
Right.
And a lot of veterans
And here's
are
Mission
involved.
Barbecue,
Here's
Barbara.
Mission Barbecue.
Yeah.
Hey! And that's a 5-ton military truck. Did you know that? What's the Bam Bam? Is that the name of the truck?
That's the
Bam
name of the
Bam?
truck, Bam Bam.
Mission Barbecue is known for its traditional American barbecue and its mission to serve those who serve. And we are proud to have them as part of our community and proud to be a part of this community on this Veterans Day here in downtown Bowling Green, where the clouds have lifted and the sun appears to be coming out as we honor our veterans. You know, we talk about Scouts, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, and what an important role that plays in a child's life. and in developing our future leaders. And so we're very honored to have the Scouts of America joining us today under the direction of Randy Ritchie. This is the Wapiti District, W-A-P-I-T-I, Wapiti District. And these Scouts, parents, and supporters from across South Central Kentucky are dedicated to the values of leadership, service, and citizenship. You don't hear much about citizenship anymore, do you?
Not too much, but the Scouts are certainly providing just a
Definitely.
great service to our young people. And, you know, I have memories of being a Boy Scout too, Barbara. And
Oh, okay.
it was, I think, maybe something that got me started on a military career.
That makes good
But
sense.
there's, and you know, the Scout leaders are so important, and they're the
Oh.
ones that provide the time and
Critical.
the leadership necessary for
Absolutely
these young
critical.
people.
Quite a good crowd.
Yeah.
And once again, we want to thank the City of Bowling Green, Warren County, and the Bowling Green Parks and Rec Department for just helping get all of this put together. They do a lot of work behind the scenes. Couldn't do it without them. Now here's a 1930 Model A Ford. That was right on cue. Driven by Marshall Clark.
Yeah.
And this veteran's classic car, Sergeant Dennis Garrison, retired. That's a beauty. 1971
Alpha.
Carmen Ghia. And of course, we have the music for all occasions, Tiger Man and the Tiger Man Safari. Party animals gone wild. And as we prepare to wrap up this 2025 Veterans Day Parade, thank you all for joining us. Dan Cherry, always a pleasure.
Thank you,
always a
Barbara.
pleasure. Our grand finale features Mike and Lara Jackson Farms, and they're here for the grand finale. They're longtime supporters of the Veterans Parade, and they wanted to come out and say, God bless America.
Look at that beautiful American flag, Barbara.
And
How
to our
wonderful.
Bowling Green Police Department, we say thank you. Again, a
Wow.
very heartfelt thank you to everyone who's participated in this Veterans Day Parade. If you'd like to watch this parade again, there will be replays, and those air times will be shown at the end of this broadcast. I'm Barbara Deeb on behalf of Dan Cherry. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to all of our veterans.
I would like to welcome everybody out to our flag ceremony today. My name is Gerald Mounts. I'm commander of AMVETS Post 130 here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I'd like to introduce Chaplain Philip Cunningham. Please come forward and give our invocation. Everyone please uncover.
Our Father and our King, Lord, we thank you and praise you for the representations of all the forces here today, Lord. Lord, we thank you for this beautiful weather that you gave us for this day after a long rainy day yesterday, and the crowds that were here. Lord, we thank you because you always are watching over us. You're always taking care of us. You always have the best plans for us. Lord, help us to trust in you. Help us to listen to you. I pray, Father, for our services, Lord. I thank you for the veterans that are here today. I thank you for the veterans that have passed away, Lord. I thank you for the active service, Lord. I thank you for our generals that are here today, multiples, including Steve. I thank you, Lord, for just your blessings on our country. Lord, may we continue to strive for peace. May we continue to get our population to support the military and its leadership, Lord. I had several veterans tell me that pray for that peace was a big thing, that there might not be another bad war, another war like we've had. But we thank you and praise you that you keep us safe. And I pray all of this in the name of Jesus, Yeshua. Amen.
Amen. All right, I'd like to introduce the Warren Central County Junior High School, ROTC. Go do our flag. Everybody please rise. arms. Now the junior ROTC will lead us in a pledge of allegiance to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Now the national anthem will be sang by the Tenaro Sisters.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Now I'd like to introduce the Grand Marshal of our Veterans Day Parade, Lieutenant General Stephen L. Basham.
Well, first of all, if it's okay, I'd like to have everyone sit down. If you can sit down, and if you can't, I'm sorry. Wow, what a great day. I'm going to slow down a little bit because I've determined over time that sometimes we get too fast in these and you lose the moment. So let me just peer around. Let me say thanks to the Warren Central team here. Sometimes putting up that flag can be the hardest thing of all. But if across this gathering here, if you don't just feel a little something in your heart when you see the flag go up that pole, maybe you might just be missing a little bit. I can remember a particular training program that I was going through in the United States military, and it's designed to teach you how to overcome adversity. So for about a week, I was under pretty adverse conditions, and at about the time when I said I'm done and I don't want to do this anymore early in my career, they had us out on a rainy night. It was cold. I was freezing to death. I was hungry, and I hadn't slept in several days. And someone said, "Turn around." And as I turned around, the American flag and the POW flag were up there, and you quickly realized you can take on any adversity. You can take on any challenge out there, and this is actually why we do what we do when it comes to the military, and quite honestly, as I'm going to say here in just a few words, we do as a nation. So it's an absolute honor to be here to say a few words. My wife, Angie, was Angie Fleener, now Angie Basham. I appreciate her being willing to take my last name. And in 1988, having lived in our entire life in Bowling Green, we made the decision to go into the United States Air Force. And I say we because we were married before we went in, and we're married now as we came back out, and we were a team throughout. So I always want to make sure I acknowledge Angie, and of course her family's over here, which is another reason I joined the United States Air Force. I had aspirations to just fly Cessnas out here at the local airport. I didn't realize there was something bigger out there in life. And then I was fortunate enough to be able to fly B-1s, fly the B-2, fly the B-52. But I'm going to tell you, as much fun as I had flying, the real honor was actually serving our nation, wearing the uniform, following great leaders, and leading, hopefully leading great followers. Today I'm going to talk briefly on three things. I'm going to talk service, sacrifice, and support. Service to a nation, sacrifice for a nation, and support by a nation. We always thank those that have served, and I love when veterans are wearing a cap. You can see them when they're out. And I love when they wear a jacket or maybe just some symbol, because we want to be able to say thank you to them, to all those that have served. Service to a nation. Angie and I had the good fortune to meet throughout our career many veterans, and I was always humbled by the ones that would say, I would say, thank you for your service, and they would say, well, I only served 2 years during World War II, by the way. Yeah. Most consequential time in our history. Or maybe I only served 4 years, or I just did one term, or maybe they served 20 years, or maybe they served 36 years. But the humbleness and the humility of the individuals that have sworn to protect the nation, they raised their right hand and they kept it raised the entire time they were in. We owe them a huge, huge debt of thanks. But it's those that are actually willing to serve a nation. Beyond that, it's also sacrifice for a nation. Some of the things we don't think about, and this is not a complaint, it's something that we embraced. Many have served, they spend time away from their loved ones. They'll miss birthdays, they'll miss plays, they'll miss sports events, they'll miss bedtime stories. They'll also have to deal with the sacrifice of wounds, maybe as a veteran in war. Some injury that is visible to all of us, even more so to them. And there's also the sacrifice to a nation of those that bear invisible wounds. Probably many standing here today who probably experienced the loss of a friend, a comrade. They saw things maybe on a battlefield that they don't want to talk about. And we have to think about them every single day. And this is why, at least once a year, but I think even more so now every single day, people come together and they say thank you to the veterans. And you're saying thanks for their service, but you're also telling them, I'm here for you as well. Some of you have heard me talk here recently. I talked about the rule of threes. My rule of threes is always, I come up and say, how you're doing, and I'll tell you what, someone will say, I'm doing great. But then I'll ask them again, no, really. My brother-in-law, we met someone when I first retired. We were at Best Buy. That's the second time I said, how are you doing? He goes, no, I'm doing good. If you ask that third time, then they know you really care. How are you doing? And then they'll want to talk about their story. So when you think about those that have served and you think about their sacrifice, they have a story. Take a little time to see how they're doing and hear their story. And then the last thing I'm going to touch on is, I think this is the most important part of a Veterans Day event. It's the support by a nation. The support by a nation. It's not lost on me that the only way that we can have this strong military is by the support of a great nation. Most don't understand that the military, we would prefer not to fight. As a matter of fact, the best way to avoid a fight is to make sure that the other guy knows that you're just about the toughest thing on the block and they'll not want to take you on. But it takes support of a nation. Those that are willing to stand strong when sometimes the military is asked to do things that they might not agree with, but also certainly when there are things going on around this world that we need to send our nation overseas so that we can keep the threat away from our shoreline, but so that we can also help other nations that do not have the resources nor the strength that we do. And by all of you being gathered here today, whether you've worn the uniform, whether you've had someone that, a family member, a friend, you are providing the great support to not only the veterans, but those that are active duty still serving today. And please don't ever take that for granted. So one more time, it's an absolute honor for me to be here. It's an honor for Angie and I, actually, quite honestly, it was a privilege to serve. It's an honor to come back to Bowling Green. And quite honestly, our mission has really just begun. So one more time, thank you for letting me be a part of this. And more than anything else, thanks to all of you for being a part of this.
I'd now like to introduce Kim Brown, President of the American Legion Ladies Auxiliary. Kim, come on up.
There you go.
All right. Okay, so this year, the American Legion Auxiliary Post 23 sponsored an essay contest for students in grades 4th, 5th, and 6th. This year's topic was, why should we continue to honor all our veterans and families on this Veterans Day celebration? Essays were judged by Gerald Mounts, Cindy McAllister, and Janelle Dole. So now I would like to read out the winners and have them to come up and read their statements. So the first one is Elisa Gieske. Is a 4th grade student in Miss Hogan's class at Potter Gray Elementary. She is the daughter of Margaine and Jacob Gieske. Elisa and her family recently moved from Nashville to be closer to family and gain a better sense of community. She has 2 younger brothers, Jakin and Aiden. Elisa also has a 1-year-old dog named Maya. In her spare time, Elisa likes to read, doing arts and crafts, playing with her dog Maya, and learning to play the piano. She also loves to bake, sing, and stay active, including riding her bike and dancing, and is also involved in her school's Junior Beta Club. So Lisa, would you come up and read your essay?
I would like to honor the Army, Air Force, Marines, and Navy. The men and women that were in the military went to battle for our country. They should be honored because of their bravery. They are heroes. If we didn't have veterans, then our country would not be the great place that it is right now. My great-uncles were in the Air Force. I am so happy that they were. They often tell stories of the friendships that they made while serving, many of the sad things that they saw and experienced that they still remember well today. America is such a good place, but can you imagine what it would be like if there was no veterans? They defend our country and other people around the world in times of war and peace. Other countries would probably wipe out the USA if our veterans had not served. They protect the USA and other innocent people around the world. They spend a lot of their life helping the USA and other innocent people stay safe. Some veterans spend their whole lives trying to keep America and other innocent people safe. They put their life in danger to protect others. They are selfless. If veterans protect us and keep us safe, then why would we not keep celebrating them? Veterans are amazing, helpful, loyal, and much, much more. They face tough challenges. They leave their home to help the USA and other people around the world, and sometimes some of them die in the process. I cannot imagine not celebrating all that veterans have done for us and other innocent people around the world. If we didn't celebrate them, then they would go unnoticed. We should remember veterans for all that they have done.
Post 23, we'd like to give you that. Thank you. So our second winner is Maggie Elmore. It's a 5th grade student in Miss Sarah Wilder's class at W.R. McNeil Elementary. She is the daughter of Kyle, a Marine Corps veteran, and Britton Elmore. She has an older brother named Will and 2 younger sisters, Molly and Charlie. Her dog's name is Ruthie. Maggie is a part of the GT Leadership Group, a kindness ambassador, and member of the We the People Club. She enjoys playing softball and basketball, as well as hanging with her friends and spending time with her family. She is always up for a family movie or game night. Maggie also loves crafting and is an excellent custom bracelet maker. Maggie asked her dad about some of his experiences in the Marine Corps for inspiration. Maggie.
I think we should continue to honor all our veterans and their families on this Veterans Day because of all the sacrifices they have made to make our country a better place. Veterans work so hard sacrificing and fighting for our country, which is a privilege we should not take for granted. Veterans' families have a big role in this too. We should honor their families because they have also made sacrifices watching their children, grandchildren, husbands, wives, brothers, or sisters go into war or training. I know how hard it is to lose someone you love, and watching that happen to a relative cannot be a good feeling. The veterans' families are brave and strong because they have stayed strong and stood tall through all of the sad and hard times. Veterans make so many sacrifices for our country to make it a better place and to keep us safe, which is the biggest blessing ever.
Every veteran has a special place in someone's heart. Even if you don't know anyone who is a veteran, they should still be special to you. They have done so much to keep us safe, which is why they should be remembered and honored. All veterans deserve love and appreciation on this day meant for them. Each and every veteran holds a special place in my heart because they are brave, strong, and inspiring. All veterans inspire me to be the best person I can and to stay strong and keep fighting. Veterans go through a lot of hardships and injuries. These things can bring them down, but they never show it. They always have a brave face. One veteran holds a very special place in my heart, which is my dad. My dad is brave, strong, and will never back down to a challenge. My dad was in the Marine Corps and is so brave. He thinks we should honor all our veterans and their families on this Veterans Day celebration because veterans have selflessly joined the military, knowing the dangers they might face. The least we can do for all veterans is show our love and respect for their sacrifices. My dad left his family, friends to go with his unit to fight in Operation Iraqi Freedom. He spent 6 months on the other side of the world from his wife, parents, brother, and other family members, on patrol, performing searches, and performing other security operations. These are all things that everyone should remember about these people. All veterans should be loved and appreciated on this day meant just for them. All veterans are so important and should keep being celebrated.
On behalf of the American Legion Auxiliary Post 23, we want to present this to you. Okay, our third winner is Reva Harper, a 6th grade student in Miss Emily Honchill's class at Rockfield Elementary. She is the daughter of Tori and Tyler Harper and has a younger brother, Rook, and is the best big sister to him. Reva takes care of our fat house cat named Cat and our garage cat, Katie, and has one beloved dog named Motley. She loves making jewelry, doing Legos, and trying new creative, crafty type things. Reva is also a golfer, junior PGA League member for 4+ years, and won first place at her last golf championship at Bowling Green Country Club this year. She is in the Beta Club at school for the past 3 years as well, and earns straight A's generally. Reva's uncle is a career Navy chief, and she has witnessed his sacrifices for his family, which was her inspiration for her essay. Reva.
We should continue to honor veterans. Did you know that in World War II, 4,399 soldiers died for our freedom? Could you imagine going to fight for our safety and leaving your family for a really long time? They missed a lot for your freedom. They volunteered to fight even though they did not have to. Each year at my school, we host a service for them. We have a table with a white cloth, a rose, and an empty seat to represent the soldiers who did not make it home to their families. One reason we should honor our veterans and their families is that they protect our country and they keep us safe while they risk their lives. In the text, Why is the Veteran Important to Our Nation? It states, veterans play an essential role in shaping and protecting our country. Their dedication to service goes beyond the military, influencing every part of American life. This evidence proves one reason we should honor veterans and their families is that they protect our country, and we should always honor them and their families. Another reason we should honor veterans is they made huge sacrifices, like missed holidays, birthdays, family gatherings, death of a family member, and maybe a birth of a child while risking their life. In the article, Veterans Day, it expresses, on Veterans Day we not only honor those who have served, but also remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice and lost their lives to our country. This shows that veterans risk everything to go serve, and veterans sacrifice many things to ensure we have freedom. As you can see, we should honor our veterans and their families. Some families do not get to see their veteran family members again. Their families lose just as much as the veterans. They sacrifice their lives, family time, birthdays, holidays, and so much more to protect our country, keep us safe, and ensure our freedom. We should always remember that veterans and their families should be honored for every single thing they have sacrificed to protect our country and keep us safe. They protected us even though they did not have to. Some of them may not even have wanted to, but they did it anyway. You would not be able to do half of the things you are able to do today without our veterans.
I'd like to thank those three young ladies for what they did. Thank y'all very much. Give them another round of applause, will you? Now I'd like to recognize our elected officials that are here with us today. Please give us a show of hands. If you are an elected official, thank you for being here. Everybody here, I know most of them. Thank y'all for being here today. There are many veterans here today that represent the different branches of our great military. Each branch is announced, as each branch is announced, we would ask those members of that branch to assume the position of attention and to remain at attention until all branches have been recognized. Coast Guard. Anybody from the Coast Guard? Space Force? Air Force? Navy? Marines? Save the best for the last, the United States Army. All right, I'd like to introduce the Tenero Sisters again for one more song. Go, ladies, go.
Hello, hello. Is everybody enjoying themselves? I do not have to wear a jacket today, which made me so happy. But it's still a little cold on the vocals, so if it doesn't come out good, you can blame her.
We do want to thank all of our veterans for all you've done for our country and for all of us that sit at home in a nice, quiet place and a warm place and with our families. And we thank you for all that you've done, those who have gone before us as well. And this song is a song that I wrote for our dad. He was a Marine, and this is his story. And we dedicate it to all of our veterans.
He was a corporal USMC back in 1964, a time that he'd recall every now and then. He was highly decorated, yet he never spoke a word of the medals that remained in the bottom of his drawer. He'd been a prisoner of his own mind, and we will never know what he went through across the line so many years ago. He was just a kid when he went in, came out a man, seen things that no one else would understand. He's a veteran. Through the years he raised a family with a good wife by his side, devoted man in church on every Sunday. No, he never took for granted the life he had to live. For those who never made it back and gave all that they could give. He prayed each night on bended knee, forgive me for my sins. I hope that you're proud of me and this life I have lived. I fought hard for my country like my father before me. Oh Lord, I've always been so proud to be a veteran. As he lay there for the first time with no pain upon his face, the flag that he so loved wrapped around him. He leaves behind the legacy of the man he once was. Husband, father, brother, grandpa, and a mother's son. So I'll always stand up for the flag when that song is sung. With my hands upon my heart for all that he has done. I'm grateful for the sacrifice he made for me and you. And the one thing for him that I'll be sure to do is thank a veteran. So we should always stand up for the flag when that song is sung. With our hands upon our hearts for all that they have done. Be grateful for the sacrifice they've made for me and you. And the one thing for them that we should always do is thank a veteran. He was a corporal USMC back in 1964.
Next, we have a brief message from the Judge Executive, Doug Gorman. Doug?
You don't have to worry about that. So thanks for everyone for coming out today. What an honor it is to be with each of you. It's always an honor when I'm with my good friend, General Basham. Thank you and Angie for being here today. So for 250 years, next year, America's had such a great military, but the longer I live, the more I realize what I believe is the truth, that Americans don't deserve the military that we have. And we many times take for granted the freedoms that we have of the men and women, though, that each and every day are defending that freedom. And so all I would say on a day as special as Veterans Day is it is the opportunity to thank a veteran for their service. What they did was they put country and service before self, and what a great thing that is. Last thing I'll say to you today is I would be honored if each of you, we feel like the members of fiscal court, feel like the ground that you're standing on right now is the most hallowed ground in Warren County. Our Veterans Courtyard is a beautiful place, but it also has these beautiful benches. It is a great place for you to come and have lunch and reflect on the freedoms that you have. So to all of our veterans, thank you for your past and present. Thank you for your service. We appreciate everyone coming out today. Thank you and have a great day. God bless you.
I'm now here for the City of Bowling Green today, Public Works Director Andy Souza. Andy is retired U.S. Air Force Colonel and Space Force Full Board Colonel. Andy.
Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it. I prepared notes. Aside from the comments related to the Pontiac logo on my shirt or the U.S. Space Track uniform, I do appreciate having been given the opportunity to be here today. And what I wanted to do is talk briefly about service. Thank you, ma'am. I think General Basham and I must have had a telepathic meeting to cover some of the similar points. But I wanted to say thank you for our veterans for being here today, the men and women who raised their right hand and promised to serve something bigger than themselves. As was mentioned, my name was Andy Souza, and I did 26 years in the military, 24 in the Air Force, and my final 2 being asked to help stand up our newest branch of the Armed Forces, the U.S. Space Force. And during that time, I was able to travel all over the world. I went to the sunny region of southern Afghanistan, embedded in an Army unit, and followed that up immediately with a back-to-back assignment to Kunsan Air Base in Korea. And throughout that time, I learned a lot of things that I still use today. And what I wanted to talk about just for a second is service. You've heard it mentioned several times today. When people thank a veteran for their service, it means the world to us. But it also means something else, and it doesn't mean a ceremony, it doesn't mean a parade. It's the day-to-day life of what veterans have gone through, and I want to spend just a second talking about that. You're going to hear stories about me very quickly in 3 minutes or less, but it could be any veteran in this crowd. So try and put yourself in our shoes for just a second, and I'll give you a quick journey of what it means to be a veteran and what service means. In my career, it meant moving 14 times. New states, new countries, new homes, new schools for my kids, and yes, even behind me, new license plates at the DMV and the courthouse. You get used to rebuilding your career from the start. You get used to waiting for those new orders to drop. Service also meant for me an endless stream of needles. 71 vaccinations in my time, smallpox, polio, yellow fever, anthrax, and of course the obligatory flu shot every year. Ensuring that we're prepared to go when our nation calls, ensuring that we are ready at a moment's notice, and also ensuring that the enemy is farther away than our nation's shores. Service also meant to me a great sacrifice in terms of not being in the news. I counted it up. My wife and I did yesterday. I was away for 10 Easter Sundays. That was my most missed holiday. I missed birthdays, I missed anniversaries, school plays, as did every veteran in this crowd. And those are the moments that are the cost of our service. Those moments where the table sat empty. And the hardest part for me was the separation from my wife and my boys. The longest time we spent separated was 20 months, 20 months, split between Afghanistan and Korea, 20 different calendars, phone calls at 2 a.m, care packages that inevitably arrived a week late on both sides. That was service for me, and that's service for many of you in the crowd. And yet we keep serving. And the question is why? Because down deep, every veteran knows that what we do matters. Defending freedom, protecting our nation, and helping others in need in every hardship, through every shot, every move, and every lonely holiday is what it means to serve. We serve because someone has to. We serve because freedom doesn't protect itself, and we serve because duty, honor, and sacrifice still mean something. But none of us did this alone. It's been talked about this morning. Behind every service member, somebody helped. A friend, a spouse. Our kids grow up resilient and proud, and our friends welcome us home as if we were never gone. Their sacrifice goes unseen, and it's every bit as real. So today I wanted to say thank you to our veterans. Thank you for those who have hung up the uniform. Think about what it takes to serve and live a life of service. The moves, the separation, the challenges, the unshakable belief that it was worth it all. And to everyone here, thank you for remembering that service is more than time in uniform. It's a lifetime commitment to our country, to our values, and for everything we stand for. Thank you to our veterans. God bless the United States of America, and God bless all of you. Thank you.
All right, introduce the Tenero Sisters again, and God bless America.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
All right, everybody please rise. Malcolm Cherry, playing taps. Present arms. Order. Arms. This concludes our ceremony today. I want to thank everyone who attended and helping to make this possible. A very special day for all of us veterans out here. Thank you all very much for coming out. And I appreciate it to everybody that came out today. We got a couple of announcements here. Event today, following today at Saturday, November at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Kentucky Museum on campus there. They got a big special program going on today for veterans. And then veterans pictures at the Presbyterian Church printed on site. They're free to all veterans today. So if you want to get your portrait taken today, go on down to the Presbyterian Church and they'll take care of you. Folks, thanks for everybody coming out. This has been a great honor for me to MC this today. I very appreciated it, and I appreciate everybody that came out. Thank you to these young ladies for their essays. All of the speakers today, thank you all for coming. All right. That's the program for today. Thank you very much.